Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 68 of Let's Play the Spiderweb Software 2022. Genius work of art. I've said it all. It's Queen's Wish 2, the Tormentor. Let's go and have fun. Alright, guys. So here's the scoop. We're back. It is getting rather chippy. Let's go ahead and make this. We have the room too. It's getting rather chippy. I'm having a hard time progressing the past few episodes. The content we're choosing, for whatever reason, is just a bit too difficult for us. I don't know if it's because we have to upgrade, we're in the wrong area, or what. Now we can get runed cloth gloves, 2 magical damage, 5 curse resist, and chain gloves, 3 physical damage. So everybody pretty has... You're not wearing gloves? Really, bro? I have no idea what happened to his gloves. You know what? I'll go with the curse resist. Yeah, gotta pay to play. I don't know what happened, but anyway, here's the thing. We have to work this cold steel necklace, and maybe give this to not to you. %7 healing, 20% blessing. We could put 20% blessing in it. I'd have no problem with that. Poison resist, curse resist, speed bonus. 10% physical evasion by itself is pretty wicked. So I'm going to swap that out with the Conqueror's Venom. But it's going to stay close to me. And in it, I'm going to put... Because 10% evasion is a lot. That's something you have to stand back and say, like, yes, this makes this amulet worth it just by itself. There's no apothecary here. Shoot. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to head back to the Lodaga anyway. Because I'm not having much luck in the Cronus Woods. So let's head back to Fort Meadow 4. I know we're doing a lot of running back and forth. It's going to affect our like our dialogue that we get. We're taking too long and stuff like that. But whatever. Can you make me another flask? The alchemist smiles. We're sorry it's taken so long, but we finally managed to make another flask. You receive another healing potion. The materials for a proper flask are getting far harder to find. I hope we can make another, but it will be difficult. Okay. Oh, we have new... Oh, we can use the energy potion. If we get that skill. Wait. Yeah, it looks like I can get it, but I didn't buy the energy potion skill. Restores 2 energy. Fleetfoot potion, haste for 11 turns. Jar of vapors, curing gas, affects nearby allies, cures 10 turns of negative effects. That is so good. And I really want to go ahead and do that. So we're going to have to sell something in the box. Let's just sell the Band of Warmth. I feel pretty safe selling that. Cool. We need the curing gas. We're getting hit with so many ailments. The energy potion is tempting too, though. But why is it lit up? Because I did not get that from the Tower of Arutico. Woodskin is evasion for 4 turns. Let's go Jar of Vapors. We're not going to do the Cold Steel Necklace yet, I guess. Because Jar of Vapors is incredibly important. Weapon Poison is good. Jar of Vapors. You're good. You get a Jar of Vapors. Alright, that's good. That's good. That's a good upgrade. I feel good about that. You know, we can do some stuff with that. Now, we're good for the first time, because Kronos is just too messed up. It's too difficult. Let's head to Azam. And maybe go check out the Firepits. I don't know. I'm feeling froggy. Maybe we should go see if we can lure out Jackson Scar. We can go to the Underworld. But it's probably too difficult for us. Where would Jackson Scar be? Down this way? Maybe? There is a bounty for him if we could kill him. You find nothing. You find a small mining claim. It's just a dozen workers wielding picks and short swords. They're digging around in some old shafts looking for undiscovered crystals or seams of deep metal. When you walk up the road, they emerge from the pit to greet you. Their weapons aren't drawn, but they're not happy to have visitors approach them. When you try to greet them, you find them grim and taciturn. You can barely get any information from them. They're from a clan to the north. They are looking for crystals. Then one of them starts to look a little guilty. He says, "We saw you fight the raiders. We are grateful. We owe you hospitality." Are you allowed to be here? They explain that this is an abandoned claim and thus they are legally allowed to be here. They probably won't stay for long. They haven't found anything of value and they're worried about raiders. Have anything worth selling? They absolutely do not. Enjoy their hospitality. You sit around a low fire. They provide tea with sand in it and bread with sand in it. It's paltry fare, but it's what they have. Depart. They stand at attention as you leave. It's the nicest they have been. So that's interesting. It tells me maybe they can be even nicer with a higher reputation for us, but let's go ahead and check this out. You find nothing. I don't really know where else to look. Let's come up this way. Just do some exploring today. Because progress is hard. I don't know. Let's see what we've got here. As you try to walk between these two ancient pillars, a drake steps out to stop you. He seems alone at first, but then you start to hear hissing coming from the cliffs to either side. He is a huge, powerful creature, but you think that you might be a match for him. He sniffs the air, then he stares at you. I am the Drake Coraclis. Visitors are rare. You are a powerful one. I smell magic and power. I will not risk the injury. I will let you buy if you pay my tolls. Where do you live, Drake? In the Great Ruin. It is my claim. I come out to hunt and collect my tolls. What is the toll? It is a mere 100 coins. To show respect, pay to enter my land once, and you may enter for all times. I am a fair creature. Never mind, I'm going. Coraclis considers killing you. Then he decides that the fight will likely result in injury. He nods, and you back away. A drake. Okay. So we can head to, we already did the Flint Pit claim. don't know how we got Jackson Scar to come out one time, but he did. Spending days wandering this desert. Let's go check the underworld. Just give it a peek-see. Okay, there's our report. Same as always. Oh yeah, now if they steal 2 stone, we're in trouble, but we'll hope that that doesn't happen. I should probably go to the underworld with some money. Like, you should always be carrying money when you're traveling, because you never know what you're going to run into. We've already heard that. Let's go to the underworld. Alright, it's a map like this. The mountains of the Rokaj are shot through with caves and tunnels. Many are mines and cave systems close to the surface. Some of the caves are huge and deep. You're at the south end of an enormous cavern. The ceiling is held up by several enormous natural stone pillars. It is searing hot, and the air is full of soot and sulfur to be barely breathable. There are crevices everywhere, spitting fumes and putting out eerie orange light. It's a deadly, miserable place, but that does nothing to scare off the row. You can see the tracks of miners and explorers in the soot. They aren't fresh, probably a few days old. Hunters and fortune seekers pass through here. Perhaps some even return. A group of robed figures emerges from the steam and soot. You search for your weapon only to realize they haven't noticed you. It's a small group of humans wandering around and looking at things. Sometimes one of them picks up a chunk of granite or crystal. They inspect it and throw it away. Eventually one of them sees you. They stop and stare. They don't seem hostile. Approach them. When you get close, they lower their hoods. You can see that they are a row, all from different provinces. They have backpacks and sacks heavy with samples. One of them steps forward. "Excuse me, you're from Haven, aren't you?" He nods at your shoulder insignia. "We are Rudico, wandering students of nature and magic." "What are you doing down here?" "Research, looking for samples of new sorts of rock and crystal, seeing how the caves are changing, bringing knowledge back to the main tower." "Where are you going now?" "We are almost done with this trip. We have as much as we can carry. We're just enjoying the safer, more comfortable part of the cave for a moment. Then we emerge through the Firepits." "What about the Drake at the gate?" "What, you mean Fracas? The Erudico had an arrangement with that old softy going back centuries. Our toll is paid." "Any advice for traveling down here?" Can be hard to find your way around. If you need to rest, look for Donva's outpost. It's north and then west. We Erudico have an old ruin down here, that way." He points in what seems like a northwesterly sort of direction. "I'd be careful near there. It's really, really in need of a cleaning." "I'll be on my way." "And us too. We miss the cool, soothing air of the Lodaga." They chuckle. "Enjoy the beauty of the underworld." They meander off toward the fire pits, though they are constantly distracted by the wonders of nature. Alright, northwesternly, we should probably pop up in this direction. And see what happens. We're surviving okay so far. Can't cross the lava. The cave opens up as you get farther north. The ceiling is even taller. The mist and soot makes it hard to see how high it goes. The rocky floor to the north is crisscrossed with more rivers of lava, making travel unpleasant and confusing. You aren't able to see well enough to navigate a path through the maze from here. There are lots of claw scratches and shedded scales in the scree at your feet. Some of the scales are distressingly large. F3, shall we? There's a wagon down here. Nothing. Let's go west. Are we being stalked? No. It's a weird cactus. There's supplies down there, so let's try to sneak by and gather them. Oh, we're fighting. Massive war lizard and a bunch of basilisks. My goodness. Does the game really need to hit us with that many basilisks? Let's at least stun 2 of them, I guess. It's good XP, though. You get out your bow, and how about hit flurry? That should do some damage. Wow. A sixer. Stun. Criminy. Alright, how about we, Haven's Charge here. Get a little blessing going. Oh dear. Yeah, this is where it gets bad when everybody's stunned. Criminy. Now here's where we take a beating and lose. Oh, we just need one more turn. Wow. Walk 2 and use the entanglements. Jeez. Walk 4 and use the entanglements. Now they're immobile, but we could potentially shoot them at a distance. Let's go ahead and... They wouldn't be too hard if they didn't get that first blow off. That first stunning round. Ooh. You just go toe to toe with it and try to stun the beast. Alright. See, we didn't do too bad once we got the flow of it. Got after that initial that stun. Some miners hit a cache down here. The small crates are covered with a thick layer of soot. This stuff has been here for a long time. Most of the boxes contain tools and rock samples, nothing useful, except that one of the samples is a large glittering crystal. Flawless crystal. Campfire here. You find an abandoned campsite. Broken tools scattered about make you think miners were camping here. It's a pretty odd, out-of-the-way place to set up a base. Then you see why they were here. You see a narrow, rocky path crossing the lava just ahead. It wasn't visible from the south. Too many rocks. It's a useful way for an experienced cave explorer to get around quickly. Oh, nifty. Goes right back to the start. Well, let's see if we can go find rest. There's a nest, but I don't want to deal with the nest right now. Crystal Land. You finally find the traces of a road, not really a road, more like a patchy gravel path running east to west. The path is lined by enormous natural crystals. They are beautiful, imposing, and potentially extremely valuable. Crystal like this is needed for all sorts of magical research, not to mention wands and staves. When you get closer to the crystals, however, you realize that they have been heavily mined. All the purest and most delicate chunks have been knocked away and carried off. For miners to make their fortunes in the underworld, they will have to explore deeper and more dangerous tunnels. Donva's Outpost West, Great Danger Northeast. Alright, let's F3 and... You meet a group of poor row miners. They are poorly armed and less ambitious than most. They are chipping at these crystals, getting low-quality stone they can sell for a modest amount of silver. When you get close, they nod brusquely and then move to the other side of the crystal. Not hostile, but they'd rather keep to themselves. Danva's Outpost. To the west, you can barely make out an old stone tower. There's a ring of tents around it, and you can see people moving around. You may be close to an actual settlement. Miners and Erods need a safe place to sleep sometimes. Nice. Alright, here we are. Tower is sturdy. A few centuries ago, some mad Rokaws decided to build an entire tower down here. Since then, lava has eaten away at the ground and cave quakes have shaken the place 100 times, but it is somehow still standing. Good Lodaga craftsmanship. Now it is a small settlement. It's a safe refuge for miners, Irids, hunters, and explorers who dare to come down here. A sign marks this as a place of truce. There are a few rows sitting around resting, eating, and tending to their tools and weapons. They give you a quick look and then return to their work. A few guards watch the approach, in case some hungry lizards get too close. Donva's Outpost, place of general truce. Lizards attack sometimes. There There's a truce. Interesting place. Inside the tower, you can see how sturdy it is. Every surface is covered with burns and cracks, but it's still solid. More row are resting here. It's very hot, and they're constantly mopping their brows. There is a beautiful crystal in this hall, spreading out long, delicate fibers of stone. The tower was built around it, and remarkably, no row has ever mined it. It provides a little beauty and grace to a harsh, deadly setting. Looking for a new mine. Have to stay alert. We have pests. Visitors must do chores. There's a young man standing behind the counter. He's wearing a leather vest and pants, a clothing choice that is making him miserable in this hot, steamy environment. He says, "Welcome, Haven, to the Underworld. I am Trader Ged of the Kronos. I do business with all adventurers down here, as long as they behave and contribute." "You are from the Kronos Woods." "I am. I left our forests when I was young. I am unusual." "Unusual how?" "I have a fear. The clearings, the trees stretching far overhead, makes me feel dizzy. I panic. Poor way for a hunter of our woods to be." "So how do you cope with that?" He smiles. "I came here. The caves, they comfort me. Bit hot, is true, but still I am one of the few who stays here because I like it." I have another question. Trader Ged mops sweat from his brow and idly shifts weight around on his scale. "You are from the Kronos Woods? Okay. I'd like to trade with you." "Yes, we can make trade. I trade with all who do their part to maintain the outpost. To be fully welcome here, you need to do chores." "Chores? What do you mean?" All do the chores they are able to. You look very capable. Go upstairs and talk to Barty. She knows about our pest problems." Interesting. Irids were here. Food is brought in. We have free beds. There's an office in this room, an actual functioning kind of nice office. Some mad row went to great effort to bring a desk and rug and bookshelves down here. Didn't keep the soot out of the carpet, but you can't have everything. There's a young woman at the desk. She is burly, armed, and has the complexion of the low Daga. She looks at the insignia on your shoulder, rises, and gives a tiny bow. Then she sits again. "Welcome to Donva's outpost, visitor. I am Barty. You are welcome to rest safely. We are all under truce. Please don't cause trouble. If you need any help, I'm the one to talk to." Tell me about this outpost. "Well, it's dangerous down here. It's also a great place for Board Row to come earn wealth and fame. My predecessors decided a long time ago we needed a safe place to sleep and rest down here. We established Donva's outpost, and it's been a refuge for a century now." "I am from Haven." "I noted that. You are welcome. All are welcome as long as the truce holds. Cow beasts aren't able to control themselves, so they aren't allowed." "Why do people come here?" "Sleep, trading, company. Sometimes, if one of us is foolish enough to stay too long, they get thrown into this room and forced to run things for a few months." "Who was Danva?" "Danva was the first known road to die in the Underworld. I mean, I'm sure plenty died before him, but he's the first person we know the name of." "How did he die?" "Dragged off from his group by miners by a huge cave lizard. We don't know exactly what happened next, but we have a very, very good guess." You pull up chairs and sit around Barty's desk. She serves you cups of lukewarm water with bits of soot floating at the top. That is disgusting. And ask for news of the surface. Occasionally the shouting and singing of drunken row drifts up from downstairs. I'd like to know more about the Underworld. Well, information is hard to come by. We all have our own hidden tunnels and claims and places to hunt. We are friendly and peaceful here, but we like our secrets. Is there anything you can tell me? Well, there's an older Rudico ruin to the north. We keep our distance from that. It's a mess. There's also been some oddness to the northeast. Those previously barren caves are now full of rats. We suspect unpredictable magic, so we keep our distance. What services do you provide? Feel free to drink. You can also sleep here without worrying about a case of slit throat. She smiles. And you look like something of a hunter. We have good opportunities for the brave. Where can I sleep? Look for free beds. There's one upstairs and one downstairs. They're almost clean. You've seen them. They aren't. Opportunities for hunters? Yes, with bounties. For example, the lava tunnels under this tower have been infested with strange creatures for the last few years. Abandoned magical constructs plus a few fire lizards. They keep to themselves, but we'd like to be rid of them. We will pay well in coin for their removal. How can I get to the lower caves? The path down is west of this tower. Tread carefully. The ground can be very unstable. I'll be going now. We wish you safe travels in this unique land. Wow, this is neat. Free beds. There it is. Get our crew back. Under this tower. The entrance is to the west, though. The ground to the west looks unstable. It is covered with cracks. The lava is eating away the stone under it. If you go that way, you have to tread very lightly. What does that mean to tread lightly, though? Ooh. Crude crystal, it's not ours. You know what, though? Someone put it there. I'm taking it. I know I don't steal, but... Dedicated to Danva, the first recorded roe to be eaten in the underworld. But it's finders keepers down here, right? We all have our secrets. You leave something like that out in the open, it gets tooken. Okay, let's go west then, I guess. And see what's cooking. F3 first. Oh, there's a sudden cave quake. The ground lurches under your feet, knocking you down. The tower to the east barely budges. Sturdy construction. When things calm down, you rise to your feet. To your dismay, you realize that the rocks around you have shifted, diverting the slow, inexorable flow of the magma. Oh, so now there's no coming back. Well, they're only fire lizards. I could kill fire lizards in my sleep. Oh, are they tougher fire lizards? Yeah. They're leveled up fire lizards. But we can go ahead and make it bleed. I should have done a H. I didn't mean to do that. Kill one. Gassy poisoned it. So far, so good. Looking for a flawless. Okay, maybe we can do this content. Optional stuff. Ooh, 3 deep metal ores. Hopefully we can become very rich doing all this junk over here. Let's go down. Matthew. Oh, big fire lizards. Okay, they're big fire lizards. So they are... Oh, they're much tougher. What in the world? Anything that hits for like 20s and stuff is going to be too much. Trying to stun them. Look at that. 40 does like nothing to them. Come here in whirlwind, I guess. Wow. You come here and do a good whirlwind. Show them how it's done. At least they're slow. Change your weapon and come up and bleed it. 90, that's a nice hit. That's not a bad attack. They're only doing 20. Have to remember our HP goes up every level 2. So, you know, things are more able to survived as we get higher in level. Do a strong magic attack. Didn't do what I wanted it. Only 8. Not bad. These things are kind of a pain though. They're pretty tough. Let's gather some energy back. Ooh, crude crystals and a scroll of might, which... Oh, we don't have much carrying space. I did not consider that as much as I should have. Sleepy lizard. Chain golem. Okay, maybe we should go and wake up the sleepy lizard. This is the one we probably have to kill. Oh, it's awake now. And it's mad. Go up and try to stun it, shall you? Stunned it. Oh, this can't be the one that's some kind of special. We have to kill. It's way too easy. Sleepy lizard goes down. Couple magical golems, blip beasts. The bestiary gets stranger and stranger. I love it. Stunned all 3. Oh, here comes a 4th. Who's this? Walk 4 up and use that tendrils. That's really worthwhile. Mobile to 2 of them. Matthew, get your bow out and do an H. Perfect. You come up and... Oh wait, who's this? Saris? Oh. Walk 1, 1, one more. Look at that chain golem, I guess. There we go. Nice critical, had to do it. Dang, another critical. Another critical. Our crit chance is outrageous. Didn't even have a chance. Just want to make sure I can't click the crystal, these rocks or anything. Not that I would. F3. Turn the wheel. It's stuck in this position. Huh. You walk up a ruined walkway, keeping a safe distance from the brutally hot vent to your right, a possible escape route just ahead. Then you hear a growl, and another, then a low, sinister chuckle. The row are sending meals down to us now. A deep, sibilant voice coming out of the vent. Then massive reptiles crawl out of the vent, blocking your escape route. The speaker is to the back, a young Drake who has not yet learned the importance of selecting sufficiently vulnerable targets. Okay. Let's go ahead and start off with an H. Oof. I want to get Sonya up there. I wish I could put Sonya in the first spot, but I don't think it's possible. possible. I don't remember trying though. I don't know if it was not possible or if just I forgot to try. This should be potentially doable. Let's go ahead and team heal, I guess. Keep everyone real healthy. Change your weapon and do a mad flurry there. The Drake points at you and mutters a spell. You are surrounded by a wreath of flames. They don't burn you, but they sear everyone nearby. Void infection. I do not like void infection. Let it be known. But I could do a terrifying scream. Would rather just kill though. Let's see. Walk up 1. Who's this? Ah, the enemy's slowed. Yeah, I mean, that was a bad move. If you come here and flurry, probably could have gotten away with a. Yeah, that was such a bad move. Moving Zothis up there. Get yourself here and use a freaking strong heal. And kill. That was a wicked amount. Oh, there's the lurking Drake. I didn't see him back there. Let's go ahead and throw a construct in his face. We have constructs too. Let's come up here and try to stun. It's rare that that stun doesn't work. He made a flaming sphere. The void infection is in fact infecting us. You can't do anything, so pass your turn. Just kill. I shouldn't have moved her up so high. We'll do this the long range way. But we will silence that Drake. Oh, now it's in a lot of trouble. Let's walk 3 and then do a team heal. Your turn. Try to stun the Drake if you can. Haven's Might, by the way. We weren't even buffed. Go ahead and just throw a shockwave in that sort of direction. Nice. Very nice. Nice hit. Connie the construct. She's good. Connie is good. Try to bleed it. And it's silence. I love silence. Silence is OP. Let's save our magic and slow it. He should have a weapon poison is what he should have. Instead of Sonya. Try to bleed it some more. And the killing shot to have a Drake trophy. The Drake falls to the ground dead. As it expires, it has a surprised look on its face. The Drakes who live long lives are the ones who learn that they are not, in fact, immortal. This was the nastiest of the pests in these caves. The miners above will likely be grateful for your aid. So a nice bit of success there. It's F3. This opened up. We can't get over there, I guess. Okay. Still a bunch of constructs, and we did not really heal up all that well. That's okay. Got your bow. We don't need its team heal just yet. Our hit chance is so good because of these upgrades we've made. I don't think she's going to get far enough in 1, 2 to really affect them too much. So just attack. Dang. Wow. That is something. The Blip Beast just teleported Sonya halfway across. Let's go ahead and get these chain beasts. We're still buffed from the last fight. They pull. Well, Sonya's in a good position, actually. Although it kind of screws up my... No, it doesn't. Yeah, a little bit. Well... Did it hit Sonya? Yeah, and stunned her. Dang. That's no good. And hit her for a big chunk. The Blippies will just teleport us. Let's walk 3 and entanglement. Making 2 of them immobile, it looked like. Let's go ahead and whirlwind from here. How will that look? 2 of them. That whirlwind comes in handy once in a while for her to have. In the last game, I did much more of that multi-purposed. And my characters, like I had magic users that did whirlwind and stun and stuff, but oh yeah, we got this. We got this, baby. Nice. Good XP and everything. Deep metal ore, 3 of them. Oh, that made this bridge come up. Let's see what's in here first. Oh, a way out. Well, let's go look at what's across the bridge. Pile of rocks, gravel. Death Ward Gauntlets. Absorbs 20% damage, up to 3 physical, 1 magical, and 5% physical evasion. Nice. You shall get those, I suppose. And 13 copper bits. And that looks like everything down here. Oh. Someone's hidden stash up here. Crude crystal, deep metal ore. Nice. Alright, let's go report that we've done it. I cleaned out your basement. Excellent. You opened up some prime mining and storage facilities. As you can see, this little tower... Oh, as you can see, this little tower has become a bit snug. As promised, she counts out a pouch of silver coins. She throws in a beautiful crystal as a bonus. If you're interested, there are other hunting opportunities down here for the determined glory seeker. There are more hunting opportunities. Yes, sometimes we get local infestations that are unattractive for our hunters, for a variety of reasons having nothing to do with cowardice. I can provide a bounty for each one you clear up. What sort of bounties can I get? It will depend on what I have around when you report your victory. Your reward will be valuable and suitable. Where do the bounties come from? I take collections from those who settle here from time to time. I will pay you well out of this fund. It's a bit of a jumble, but there's some quality goods in there. What targets are available? She checks her notes. There's a big group of drakes to the east. No idea why. 1 second, guys. Alright, we're back. So, she checks her notes. There's a big group of drakes to the east. No idea why. We're afraid they'll start picking off Wanderers soon. There's an ancient crypt to the northeast. Was looted long ago, but now is full of rats. Dangerous and gross, but unappealing to the hunter seeking glory. There's lots of slimes breeding around the filthy Erudico ruin to the north. One cave near their tower has been spawning slimes continuously. Would really like it burned out. I have another question. I'll be going now. We wish you safe travels in this unique land. 100 coins. Flawless crystal. We can rest in the bed. So, good hunting down here. We should probably... head out. And maybe... explore a bit. Okay, 1 stone stolen. Oh, there's some slimes right there. Oh, what am I doing? We're 46 minutes in. I'm going to save here, guys, and say thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We had good progress and a good, good success. Hope you're enjoying the LP. Still much more to come. I'm going to try to play through as much as I possibly can. Until maybe I find something, I get distracted basically, because I don't drop the games because I don't like them anymore. I don't drop them permanently. I plan on coming back to them all. It just, sometimes I get distracted by, ooh, shiny new game or something. So, but I'm doing my best to stay focused on this one. So it's still the first batch of recordings, which is cool. But thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you. Each and every view is important to me. Much love, peace, and joy. I will see you in the next one, guys, where we fight blobs and explore more. See you guys then.